Lee Catford. I'm joined by Joe Edwards here at the Express and Star. Joe, great news for Wolves. It's been quite a week for them. Nailed promotion. Yeah, that's all sorted. The Championship can be wrapped up this weekend. Given they do that, say they do, because Bolton, it's not the toughest game in the world, to be fair to them. Should Nuno start thinking about rotating, maybe getting some fringe players involved before the end of the season?
Perhaps, yeah. He doesn't really strike me as the biggest man for sentiment, but some of these who he has given a bit more back into, your Morgan Gibbs-Whites. Of course he's a big part of Wolves' plans for the future.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of substitute appearances, it'd be nice to give him a start and just show that bit of faith in him. Be nice for Courtney Hawes to get some minutes as well.
Yeah, especially after he signed a new contract.
Yeah, that's it. And after signing that new contract, you suspect that he's in the long-term plans of Wolves, albeit that he hasn't played as much this season. And perhaps, a Danny Bath, would he get a few more minutes? Or you don't know. I think your Gibbs-White should perhaps get a few more minutes. Maybe a Courtney Hawes as well.
Yeah. What about someone like a Rafa Mir? I mean, we haven't seen too much from him.
I don't think he's ready. If he would have been, I think he would have stuck around in the first team for a few more weeks. But I think that was just that saw something from him, or a lack of something from him in those first few games, which was enough to suggest that he's not ready for this yet.
Yeah.
Let's get him back with the 23s. So. Maybe we might see somebody jump up from the 23s for a few games. We don't know. There's been a few players playing well for them.
Yeah.
Who knows? But I think the main ones would be a few more minutes for Gibbs-White, a few more for Courtney Hawes, and perhaps take one or two of the forward players. Maybe a Jota. Give him a little bit of a rest. But at the same time, Nuno wants to finish strong.
They've got a target of points, haven't they?
They have got a target, so maybe he doesn't. Maybe because he'll want to get maximum points from these games, and maybe he'll just think strongest side available.
That's it, and it's kind of balancing that act, isn't it, so to speak, of winning games, but also maybe giving a couple players maybe a week off, or a player a chance to impress. Yeah,
there is a fine line, and as I say, you can't be making wholesale. Bringing loads of players in like a Rasmussen who scored a goal a few weeks back. You can't just bring him in just because he's scored a goal, and then it doesn't really work that way. But the players that have been in and around you, who have done well whenever called upon, your Gibbs-White, Hawes, albeit less so because he's only really played in the cups, but he has done a decent job, and as we say, he's had that contract, so he's got that back in. So players like that, give him a few more minutes. Whether it's them starting games, not sure, but perhaps them coming off the bench and at least getting a bit more recognition for their contributions, that might be something that Nuno feels he's right to do.
Yeah, just got to wrap up that Championship first. So looks like Nuno's men could well be Championship title winners this weekend. For all the latest on that one, make sure you stick with us at expressandstar.com.